A title screen appears showing a Pacer Center logo and some text below it. The text is read by the narrator.
Pacer Center presents Words of Wisdom from Rakeb, a high school senior preparing for college.
A still photo of Rakeb standing in a lobby is seen. She is smiling and holding a cane.
Listen in as Rakeb, who is blind, shares her insight into how she has prepared to make a successful transition to college.
A title screen appears and the text is read by the narrator. The screen then fades to a close-up of Rakeb sitting in a cubicle.
What are you most concerned about when thinking about going to college?
One of the most pressing concerns for me with going to college would be navigating a different social scene. I've lived in the same city my entire life. The majority of the people I go to high school with I've known since kindergarten, and moving away to a different state, which is something I plan to do when I start university, is very different, and I think navigating different social environments is something that everyone, including myself, needs to work on.
A title screen appears and the text is read by the narrator. The screen then fades to a close-up of Rakeb sitting in a cubicle.
What have you done in high school to prepare for college?
So what I've done in preparation of college in high school is very multifaceted. So the first thing, of course, is Blindness Skills. And that consists of orientation and mobility, being able to use assistive technology, Braille, learning how to utilize the tools that I have in my toolbox effectively and efficiently so I can get my work done in class. Another thing I've done to prepare for college is learning how to self-advocate and talking to teachers and instructors on what my needs are and be very communicative and not be reliant on my IEP team. And then I think the third thing that I've done to prepare for college, and this is something that I think is typically overlooked, when the sort of the college preparation for blind students is talked about, is academic preparation, meaning taking rigorous courses, CIS classes, AP classes, IB classes. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot of blind people who take academically rigorous classes. And if it's within the parameters of your abilities, you should be taking difficult classes so you can excel in college.
A title screen appears and the text is read by the narrator. The screen then fades to a close-up of Rakeb sitting in a cubicle.
What do you wish someone would have told you earlier in your high school experience?
Something I wish someone would have told me is that you don't have to be that person who has like 10 extracurriculars, 8 leadership positions. I find that if you find 2 or 3 things that you're super passionate about and put your energy into those activities, you'll be fine.
A title screen appears showing a Pacers National Parent Center on Transition and Employment logo and a Minnesota State Services for the Blind logo. All of the text on the screen is read by the narrator, except the last line at the bottom, which reads, Copyright 2017 Pacer Center.
Pacer's National Parent Center on Transition and Employment in partnership with Minnesota State Services for the Blind. Special thanks to Augsburg University and its Center for Learning and Accessible Student Services.